know if you guys are aware, but we have a local celebrity in the house tonight. Yeah. John, the Haggis Basher Fraser is here.
I don't know what that means.
If you want to know where he is, he's over by the pool table there. Look at him, look at him. The guy fist fights people in his underwear, and now he gets shy. Wave. How long have I known you, John?
Too long.
Too long. I've known him probably about 15 years going on now. And every moment that passes, he looks more and more like a chimpanzee. You should see his feet. His toes, they're as long as my fingers. He can grip tree branches with them. And he's furry. Like, he grows hair on his goddamn elbows. And he's way too strong. Like, he's got that old man strength, and he doesn't understand how strong he is. Like, we were grappling one time, and he choked me unconscious, like completely out. I woke up, and he was going through my hair looking for lice. And he was like all smug. He's like, I found some. And I was like, joke's on you. Those are crabs. You thought he was checking my head. Let's just say he doesn't grapple for the competition. You know what? I hope you appreciate what I'm doing right now, because he has a look on his face that says aggravated assault right now. He is gonna beat the shit out of me in the parking lot. It's gonna look like this. Throw him a peanut, he'll get distracted. Yeah, I am from Sarnia. This is where I was born and raised. Yeah. Now I live in Burlington, and I drove in last night, and driving is no longer as enjoyable as it used to be because of gas prices. You know, they're up, they're down, they're up. It's like all of a sudden petroleum got diagnosed as manic depressive. You know, it's starting to think that there's just some drunk guy at Big Oil making all the calls. He just kind of stumbles up to a whiteboard, just kind of, today, I want it to be this number. It's at the point now, whenever I go to a gas station, I bring a condom with me, because I always end up getting bucked. And it's not that sexy that you write into Penthouse about. No, it's that kind of sex that you tell a therapist, you know. It's just like, it was rough. It spit in my mouth. Really? I don't know whether I put the nozzle in the tank or I shove it up my ass. And considering my current financial situation, I'm pretty sure shoving it up my ass would be a lot less painful. Imagine the guy who's using the pump after, he's just like, why the hell is this dipped in Nutella? Why is there a kernel of corn on me? But this was nice that I got to come home to Sarnia, like, because I got to meet my family, not meet my family. No, I got to visit with my family, and it's nice because whenever I get to come home, it makes me appreciate how lucky I am to have my parents. You know, they're solid. Like, especially my dad. Like, that guy, he used to get up at 5:30 a.m. to go hide Easter eggs in the backyard for my brother and I. Like, that's a dad. You know, what he neglected to do was pick up all the dog shit that was also back there. Walking on my property is kind of like trying to negotiate a minefield. You're just like, you know, me and my brother, we went out looking for eggs, and you know, we just thought some of the chocolate was unwrapped. You know, we're scooping this stuff up. It's just a little soggy. It's still good. Yeah, put it in the basket. Yeah, you think dark chocolate is bittersweet? Try a golden retriever turd. And let me tell you something about dog poop. It tastes exactly how it smells. Delicious. Yeah, it's neat coming back here though. You know, it's like so many memories. It's nostalgic. You know, especially here, like being able to perform at the Mule. You know, like this is the place where I met my first girlfriend. Right over here, actually right where you're sitting, is where I got my first hand job. Yeah, you notice where your elbow is? There's a stain on the table? Only you put some friction on it, it's like one of those scratch and sniff stickers. Hand jobs. Oh, Christ. You want to know what's similar about a hand job and Southern Comfort? I haven't had either since high school. Remember your first hand job? Remember how awful that was? You know, the girl just grabs it like she's like fighting a cobra, just you know, and then she just starts cranking this thing around. Just looks like an Asian trying to stick shift, you know? Just, I gotta push it down into reverse, right? No! You need to take a breath. You know, honestly, I thought she was treated like a celery stick. I thought she was gonna break it off and mix a Caesar with it. You know? That just made me think of something. Like, as comedians, not all of this is just off the cuff improv. Okay, there's a little bit of preparation, and when we write a joke, you know, we reword things and we, you know, revise, and like I tell people my jokes, and the people I trust to tell that stuff to are my parents, you know, and my mom especially. Yeah, I tell this shit to my mom, and you know you got a good mom on your side when you can have a serious conversation about which is funnier, hand job or blow job. I remember I asked that to my mom. You know, I was like, hey, Mom, what do you think is funnier, hand job or blow job? And there was this pause. And then she goes, hand job, definitely hand job. And I was like, okay, cool. She goes, well, you know, there's that awkward silence. You know, I never know whether to look at your father or look at it. Hey, Mom, why don't you give a wave? I'm serious. She's right over there sitting. She looks like an Ewok. There was no... I didn't meet my first girlfriend here, though. There was no hand job. It was just me jerking off in the corner. Speaking of masturbation, anyone here like to partake? Yeah. How about you, man? You ever... It's not for a joke, I just wanted a visual. I bet her dildo has like a kickstart on it. She gotta like put on a helmet and a bike plate. Every orgasm, she misses a tooth. So, I'm bad with women. You put me in a bar, even worse. You know, you got some guys that use like dance moves to attract ladies, and I'm pretty white. So whenever I, you know, start busting a move, I look like a complete goofball. You know, like I start trying to make up my own moves, start thinking I'm Justin Timberlake, and you know, I start singing along to the lyrics. I kissed a girl, and I start flailing around. You know, just I dance like no one's looking. But people don't know whether I'm having an allergic reaction or I'm trying to get jiggy. You know, last time I went out, got stabbed with an EpiPen. You know, and if like I'm dancing with a girl, you know, I try to get all low, you know, be all seductive, give her those sexy eyes. But this look doesn't say, hey, I want to pick you up. This look says, hey, I wonder if you fit in the trunk of my car. The only thing I'm not doing is measuring her, you know, just... Another drink for the lady. You got other guys, they go on pure looks to get girls, and well, you don't see too many hobbits making the cover of Esquire. Seriously, I look like my mom had an affair with Bilbo Baggins. And every time I do that joke, I get this horrible visual of some midget just power thrusting my mother. I don't know, it's just I'm coming up short in the looks department, you know? It's just, like, look at this, like there is no ass. Like, do you see this? No, you don't, because there's nothing there. Just a back and a crack. Like, this mic stand has more curves than I do. Pretty sure it doesn't suffer from premature ejaculation. Me having sex, very similar to watching someone ride a bull. You're praying I hold on for 8 seconds. And I'm pretty sure I have a very similar facial expression, just half terror, half amazement. I don't know, girls, I don't know what it is. The girls, they always want to be my friend, you know? They always hit me with that same line, is that, hey, we can have a great friendship. And that's like getting kicked in the balls. You know what it means to be a girl's friend? It means they're going to talk to you about everything you don't care about, everything you don't want to hear about. And on top of that, you're not even allowed to touch them. You're not even allowed to brush a titty with an elbow, you know? Really, you get transformed into this giant emotional maxi pad. You are saturated and discarded. You get close to the vagina. It is not for the fun stuff. I know, it's kind of like being the greenskeeper at a golf course, you know? You make sure the green looks all pretty and you can play on it. You're not putting in anything in any holes, though. No, you get to watch everyone else do that. The only thing that would be worse if I had to hand the guy a towel and be like, good game. You really worked on your backstroke, eh? But it doesn't mean I don't, I'm not pro, I work to get better, to improve myself. So I went around, I started asking girls, what I could do differently, to, change, how girls see me. And the one piece of advice I got from a lady, she said, learn how to suck toes and eat pussy. And that was really weird coming from my grandmother. But it got me thinking. I was like, okay, I may not go downtown that often, but what I lack in experience, I more than make up for it in enthusiasm. But I think I get a little too excited. I think I end up looking like a hamster. I'll just get in there and just... And if she makes a noise, I'll just be like... Oh, God. At the end of the show, I close by shitting into a bucket. Gonna have to put down a tarp. I know, even though I'm terrible with women, doesn't mean I don't try when I get into a bar. Not at all. No. I put a couple cocktails in me. I am ready to go, But I get so drunk that I start roaming the dance floor like a drunken T-Rex. I'll just be out there. And at that point, my vision's based on movement. You so much as twitch, I'm on you. I also take on the mentality of the little engine that could when I'm out there. I'll just feel, I'll be grooving. I'll just be like, hey, I think I can't stop hitting. I think I can. You're unconscious. I know I can. Oh, come on, I'd never take advantage of someone like that. You pass out around me, you're as good as pregnant. I will put a bun in that oven. Probably gonna be sourdough. Oh. Speaking of one-night stands, I imagine if I ever was able to get one, it would probably look a lot like that one IKEA commercial. You just see me speed walking for the parking lot, girl on my shoulder, just start the car! Start the car! I just wanted to leave you on this, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to perform in front of my hometown. My name is McMichael. Thank you.